It's probably safe to say that you like receiving compliments. Who doesn't like to receive a compliment? I think of compliments as a grace gift. It is a gift of grace. It didn't cost anything. It comes for free. You don't need to give a gift in return, although people sometimes do, and we'll talk about that. But it's not the same as a pretty package all wrapped up with a pretty bow on top that someone hands to you. A grace gift often comes when we least expect it. A compliment is not something we expect, and when we receive it, it's such a nice gesture. Why is it then that we have such a difficult time accepting a compliment? That is what we are going to talk about today, why we have such a hard time receiving a compliment, and how we can learn to accept compliments graciously. I'm Tracy Hensel, certified professional coach and owner of Hensel Coaching and Consulting. I help people just like you see and step into their potential. I also help you find areas where you feel stuck in the negative so that we can shift to the positive so you can optimize your life and your relationships and therefore live a satisfying and fulfilling life. The most gracious way to accept and reply to a compliment is simply thank you. It's as simple as that. But yet we have such a difficult time doing it. So let's talk about why. I'm going to give you some examples of compliments that a person could receive and how they typically will reply. Let's just say you recently lost a significant amount of weight. You meet one of your girlfriends for lunch and she looks at you and says, "Wow, you've lost weight. You look amazing." And you come back with, "Yeah, I have to lose about 20 more pounds." Or maybe you're at the grocery store and you run into a mother that has a son that hangs out with your son, and your son goes to their house all the time. And you get chatting with her and she says, "Your son is so well-mannered. He picks up after himself. He's always offering to help. He just has the best manners." And you come back with, "Yeah, I wish he would do that at home. He's never that way at home. He doesn't pick up after himself at all, and he gets so mouthy." You totally discounted the compliment that this person paid you. Let's say you're a guy, and you like golf, and you go out with 3 of your buddies for a round of golf, and you play a great round, and one of your buddies says, "Man, great round." And you come back with, "Yeah, I need to work on my short game, though." Or maybe you recently got a job and someone says, "That's fantastic. Congratulations on getting that job. You were the perfect person." "Yeah, well, I did know a few people. I think that helped." Or maybe you won something. "Wow, congratulations. Good job on your win." "I just got lucky." Especially when it comes to our achievements, it's really hard to take the compliment. If someone just says, "Wow, I love your new haircut," it may be easy to say thanks. Or maybe you'll go, "Thanks. You like it?" So now you're questioning them. They already told you they like your haircut. See, we'll come back and question it. You do? You like it? You think? You think it looks good? You're questioning the person. That's not just simply saying thank you or, "Wow, thank you for the compliment. That was very kind of you." So why do we do this? Why do we have such a difficult time accepting a compliment? It's not that complicated. And it's something that we see as kind. We think of it as positive. We like to receive compliments, so we think. But yet when they come our way, we discount them. We reject them. We downplay them. We really don't accept them at all. Why is that? Well, understand that when someone pays you a compliment, we have to agree. It's an agreement. It's an acceptance, just like a contract. If you had an agreement, which was a contract, you'd have to accept the agreement, correct? It's the same way with a compliment. We have to agree to the terms. We have to agree to what they're saying. Maybe you don't agree. Maybe if someone tells you, "You look great, you look so toned and fit and thin and awesome, and you don't see yourself that way, well, it'd be easy to reject that. But it's simply saying thank you. But yeah, we have to agree to it. And we resist that. We resist agreeing because we also know that we should not engage in self-praise, right? God forbid we engage in self-praise because that could be immoral, conceited, arrogant, and we would never want to come off that way. So that's why we resist the compliment, because we don't want to come off that way, because that would be negative. But what's negative is the fact that we are rejecting and not accepting the compliment that was given. Think about when you give a compliment. Are you thinking if that person simply says thank you, that they're so caught up in themselves, they're arrogant, they're conceited? No. In fact, we feel good. It's a gift given back to us. It's that grace gift that we gave is tossed right back to us, and we feel good when they simply say thank you or tell you how kind it was that you paid them the compliment. When someone discounts a compliment that you give them, or they basically reject it, downplay it, it doesn't make us feel good. And if they do it over and over and over again, we no longer give them a compliment because they never accept it. Think about the pretty shiny gift all wrapped up with a bow. If you gave it to someone and they rejected it, and you gave them a gift at the next gathering and they rejected it, do you think you'd still bring a gift? No, because they're just going to reject it. Compliments are a gift, and we should receive them graciously. But we need to learn the art of accepting them. And we need to get past this negativity towards self-praise. You're not praising yourself, they're praising you. Simply say thank you. You and your husband have such a great relationship. It's not perfect, I'll tell you that. No, just say thank you. Thank you. That's really nice of you to say that, right? Or, wow, I love that bracelet. It's beautiful. Ugh, I just got it at Kohl's. You're downplaying it. You're discounting it. Just simply say thank you. We need to understand that when we give a compliment to someone and they receive it, we feel good. It's the same for them. So now you understand why we downplay and discount compliments. Because we have to agree, we have to accept. And there's this other side of us that sees that as not how we should be, as negative, but it's not at all. Often when I work with clients, or even if someone watches a video, they will ask me, okay, this makes sense, but how can I correct this? You have to catch yourself. You have to practice self-awareness. If you want to retrain a bad habit and get away from that bad habit or what your default is, you can't get away from it or get better. You can't exercise that muscle of getting stronger unless you exercise it. But in order to do so, you have to practice self-awareness. Someone gives you a compliment, you immediately discount it, you immediately downplay it. Catch yourself. Now that you know, go, oh, there I go again. Okay, great. What's the opportunity here? I can learn from this and adjust course. I do it too. It's so easy. It's our nature, right? It's just our default. We just come back, we downplay, we reject, we discount the compliment, and we do it without even thinking about it. It's almost like how our comeback is in our mind before they're finished giving us the compliment. Our wheels are spinning of how we're going to somehow discount this. Because that's what we feel we need to do, because self-praise. We can't do that, no. So if you want to correct this and get better and accept compliments graciously, then you have to practice self-awareness and catch yourself. Because then the next time someone pays you a compliment, that grace gift given for free, you'll be able to come back and say thank you, and you're going to feel really good about that, and you're going to read from that person by reading them that they took it well, that you tossed that grace gift ball back. Here's the other thing. Someone gives you a compliment, you come right back. Wow, you look great. Thanks. So do you. That's nice because you did thank them. But thank you. Thank you. That was really nice of you. And you look amazing too. Yeah, that's how it's done. Not just thanks, you too. Because our wheels spin, we're already going after that comeback because we don't want to have any self-praise. We don't want to be immoral. We don't want to be conceited or arrogant, so we just reject right back. Yeah, you did say thanks. But let's go a step above. Let's do it in the most gracious way. Thank you. That was really nice of you to say. You look amazing too. So it's not that you don't need to come back, but really just accept it. And only on rare occasions do we need to come back with the compliment. It's a grace gift, take it. It's a gift that's given with no strings attached. All right? All right. You can do this. It takes practice. You have to exercise that muscle. You pick up a dumbbell and you do some bicep curls, you're going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. But if you don't keep up with it, if you don't keep practicing, you're not going to get better, right? You learned to ride a bike. You started with training wheels. Then one training wheel came off and you kind of relied on the other training wheel. But you practiced and you practiced and you practiced and you got better and better and better and stronger. And now you can do it. It's an art. It's a skill. And it's a great people skill. And you are more likable when you can receive compliments. People will give them to you more. And at the end of the day, we all want a compliment, right? It feels good, but yet we don't want it. We're uncomfortable. We're very uncomfortable, right? Makes sense. Makes sense because we have to think about how can I not accept this compliment? But you can do it. And it would be great if you did, because the people that compliment you will really appreciate it. When your husband compliments you, just thank him. If he tells you you look amazing, don't come back and tell him you look fat. You just took a grace gift from him. He's going to give up. He's going to give up giving you those compliments. Thank him. Okay? All right. So start paying attention. Share in the comment section. I'll be curious to hear some examples of compliments that you receive that you really discount, you really downplay, or you completely reject altogether, and maybe where they're coming from. Get the dialogue going. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up and share it. We can all benefit from it. Thank you. Thank you for watching today. It was very kind of you. We'll see you in the next video. Take care.